Hello everyone, today I will present to you my inquiry project based on the union short stories. The zone of exploration is ethical judgment, and the theme is the conflict between social expectations and personal need. My research question is, what's more important, social or society or the individual? My answer will be based on the observation of three stories: The Sniper, Margaret's Ambition, and A Sound of Thunder. The thesis sound like this. In The Sniper, Margaret's Ambition, and Sound of Thunder, Bradbury, Laurie, and O'Flaherty use personal turning point, internal conflict, and symbolism to show that personal choice matter more than the social expectations. So in all three stories, author use personal turning point to demonstrate how an individual's choice can outweigh social expectations. For example, in The Sniper, Lime of Laherty describes a divided society by the Irish Civil War, where authorities impose ideology which forces people to obey and accept the violence. The main character, the sniper, experiences his personal turning point when he finds out that the man he killed was his brother. This is the turning point that exposes the ethical cost of war and social expectations, where he is forced to be cruel and to kill people who are against his belief until it comes to his own blood, which awakens his suppressed humanity. Similarly, in Margaret's Ambition, Maurice Lurie shows a personal turning point through a boy receiving the rejection from Boy magazine. Although the boy faced this social disapproval before and didn't care about it, the rejection made him doubt himself and refuse his dream. But the key is that it was not the society who demanded him to abandon his dream. It was his own choice. And this reveals the influence of the individual on the final decision. The same can be seen in Sound of Thunder, where Ray Bradbury presents a strict society which tries to control people's behavior, and Eckel, who is a representative of the society, who is timid and irresponsible. And he also faced his personal turning point at the moment, quote, not a little thing like that, not a butterfly, cried Eccles. His single action changed the whole society, government, and national language. The whole future was altered by killing butterfly, and this exposed the responsible held by the individual over the whole society. That is, these personal turning points show that imposed ideologies and rules by the society may try to control people's mind and actions, but decisive moments are held only by the individuals, as the ethical responsibility also carried by them. About ethical responsibility. Internal conflicts help authors to highlight that the responsibility lies on the individuals rather than society. For example, in The Sniper, author or the main character experiences his internal conflict when he finds out that the man he killed was his brother, and this conflict occurs between the duty as a soldier to the government and as a human to his family and his feelings, because the demanded obedience resulted in murdering his own brother. In Margaret's Ambition, the boy's main goal was to become a comic strip artist, but his dream was disapproved by the society. Quote, Australia is no place for the comics, they said. So the boy struggles with the fact that his dream is not taken seriously by the society and is discouraged from it. And however, initially, he tries to resist the social pressure. The repeated rejections, especially from the Boy magazine, pushed him into giving up his dream. But this was only his decision, not the society's. About Eccles in The Sound of Thunder, the same. So his internal conflict happened when he met the dinosaur and was torn apart by the fear from this and the responsibility for his actions, because he knew the rule not to step off the path. But yet the panic overwhelmed him, leading to an unreasonable decision and resulting in the killing butterfly, which altered the future and the history. So all of these internal conflicts presented in 3 stories explore the influence of society on an individual, but all of them emphasizes that responsibility for these actions are held only by the individuals, not the society at all. All 3 stories explore the relationship between society and the individual through symbolism, emphasizing the limits of social control and the importance of the individuals. For example, in The Sniper, while describing the main character, the author emphasizes his fanatic eyes. This shows that the sniper's identity has already shaped by the political ideology, which replaces his independent decisions with blind obedience. However, the symbol of blind obedience is confronted at the moment of realization of killing his own brother. Similarly, in My Greatest Ambition, a boy's comics is a symbol of art, personal freedom and creativity in a society full of restriction and judgments. Also, the comics is also a boy's identity, and at the same time is in an attempt to show this identity, despite all the social disapproval. And although in the end the boy abandoned his dream, the meaning of the symbol is not lost, because only the existence of this proves that the individuals has identity and try to express this. In The Sound of Thunder, the author uses path as a symbol of strict rules and society, while the butterfly is the symbol of individual's power, because the path is used by the hunters to prevent changes in the past that can affect the future, which represent the intention of the society in this story, which tries to control people's behavior and minds. On the contrary, the butterfly represents the influence of a single tiny actions made by the individual. So the stepping of the path by echoes is a kind of resistance to the system and the structure, while the butterfly is the meaning of power of the individual. That is, the symbolism in all 3 stories focus on the tension between the society and the individual, emphasizing greater importance of one person, and also showing the limited control of society over them. So to conclude, all 3 stories explore the complex relationship between the society and the individual, but through different perspectives. Liam O'Flaherty, in his short stories The Sniper, demonstrates how ideologies can change a person's identity and shape his values, turning him into an obedient instrument for political gain. Yet the internal conflict between the duty and the humanity and personal turning points can awaken their suppressed humanity. Maurice Lurie, in My Greatest Ambition, argues about the influence of the society on the individuals, but emphasizes the responsibility to resist or follow the norms lies only on the person. Ray Bradbury, in The Sound of Thunder, highlights the large power of the individual, of the individual's actions over the society. So together, all of these stories suggest that society may introduce systems, structures, rules, but in attempt to keep the dominion, but individuals will always have a chance to challenge or shape the system.